Welcome to Bhutan, land of the Thunder Dragon. Nestled between two giants, India and China, the country of Bhutan is about the same size as the state of Maryland and is home to less than 800,000 people. Nicknamed the Forbidden Kingdom, Bhutan is a firmly Buddhist nation with a very unique culture. In order to preserve their way of life, Bhutan practices a policy of high-value, low-impact tourism, charging tourists a minimum of $200 per day for a visa. The cost goes towards the country's universal free healthcare and free education system and requires visitors to have local guides and drivers, which creates jobs for the country. I visited Bhutan on SmarterTravel's Land of the Thunder Dragon tour, a 12-day adventure of trekking, festivals, culture, and more. The flight to Paro, where we began our adventure, passes by the tall peaks of the Himalayas, including Mount Everest, and the landing is so challenging that only a handful of pilots are certified for it. Paro is the only international airport in Bhutan and home to the National Museum of Bhutan. It is also the starting point for one of Bhutan's most famous attractions, the Tiger's Nest Monastery. Built on the side of a steep cliff, this sacred site is believed to be where Guru Rinpoche, the man who brought Buddhism to Bhutan, first meditated. Legend has it that he arrived up there on the back of a flying tiger, which is where the monastery gets its name. Without a flying tiger of your own, you'll need to embark on a 3-hour hike uphill, and then climb over 700 steps to reach the monastery. It seems like a lot, but this hike was a warm-up for what came next, our 5-day trek on the Druk Path. Used as a trading route in ancient times, the path is now mostly used by trekkers and yak herders. We hiked from Paro to Thimphu, reaching heights of almost 14,000 feet. Along the way, we passed by some of the highest unclimbed mountains in the world, beautiful lakes trimmed in wildflowers, and picked up a furry companion along the way who stayed with us for the whole trip, dining off of our camp leftovers. We camped overnight in gorgeous meadows, forged streams, and wandered through the mist before emerging above Bhutan's capital city, Thimphu. Then, it was time to explore the largest city in Bhutan. Bhutan is the only country in the world without any stoplights. Instead, they direct traffic the old-fashioned way. One of the world's largest Buddha statues watches over Thimphu. It's made out of bronze, and it cost millions of dollars to build. In my opinion, September is the best time to visit Bhutan. This is the season where you'll get to experience festivals, local festivals like the one in Wangdu, and one of the country's biggest festivals in Thimphu. The religious celebrations showcase songs and dances that tell the stories and legends of Buddhism. On my tour of Bhutan with SmarterTravel, we visited many zongs, unique fortresses that are half monasteries and half government buildings. These spiritual places feature elaborate architecture and beautiful religious art. Thanks to the high-value, low-impact tourism policy, Bhutan remains one of the most unique places in the world. Come here if you want an adventure like no other.